Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita. Jnana Karma Sannyas Yoga. The yoke of knowledge and renunciation of action. In chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna reveals the deeper wisdom behind action, showing how knowledge, devotion, and right understanding transform ordinary action into spiritual growth. Krishna tells Arjuna that this wisdom about duty, karma, and spiritual truth is not something new. Long ago, he first taught it to Vivaswan. From there, it was passed down to kings, sages, and wise leaders through tradition. But as time passed, people forget the real meaning of teaching. These teachings become unclear or lost. So Sri Krishna says he is teaching it again to Arjuna because Arjuna is sincere, devoted, and ready to understand the truth. Arjuna becomes confused when Sri Krishna says he taught this wisdom long ago. He wonders, "You are here with me now. How could you have taught it in ancient times?" Krishna then explains something very deep. Both Arjuna and Krishna have taken many births before, but the difference is Krishna remembers all his birth because he is divine. Arjuna, like all humans, does not remember past lives. Krishna further says he is unborn, eternal, and beyond ordinary human limitations. Yet, whenever dharma declines and evil increases, he takes birth in the world by his own divine power. This is why divine incarnations happen, not for personal reasons, but for the welfare of the world. A verse from Bhagavad Gita in which Sri Krishna says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय चतुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. It means whenever righteousness declines and unrighteousness increases, Lord Krishna says he manifests himself in the world. The purpose of his appearance is to protect good and virtuous people, to remove evil and negativity, to restore balance, justice, and righteousness in the world. This divine intervention happens again and again, in every age whenever needed. Krishna explains that when a person truly understands who he really is, not just as a human figure, but as the divine eternal consciousness, and understands that his actions are always for the welfare of the world, then that person gains deep spiritual wisdom. Such understanding changes the way a person lives. They stop getting trapped in ego, selfish desires, and worldly illusions. They realize life has a higher spiritual purpose. Because of this realization, they are not bound by the cycle of rebirth. They attain spiritual freedom, inner peace, and liberation. Krishna also says many people in the past achieved this state through devotion, knowledge, and freedom from attachment, fear, and anger. Krishna is explaining a very deep spiritual truth about how our action affect us. Krishna says some action bind us, but how can some actions bind us? So, when we act with selfish desires, ego, greed, or expectation of reward, those actions create attachment and stress. This keeps us mentally and spiritually stuck. Then Sri Krishna says, some action free us. So, when we act with sincerity, duty, and a pure intention, without selfish motives, those actions do not trap us. Instead, they help us grow spiritually. Inaction within action. What does it mean? What does Krishna says to us? So, Krishna says, Even while working actively in the world, a wise person stays internally calm, detached, and peaceful. Outwardly they act, but inwardly they remain free from ego and anxiety about results. Krishna describes various approaches people follow. People follow sacrifice, study, self discipline, meditation, knowledge seeking, and all sincere paths, when done with understanding, lead toward spiritual growth. Knowledge is emphasized as especially powerful because it removes ignorance, it clarifies purpose, and it leads to inner freedom. Krishna explains that true knowledge has the power to remove ignorance. Just like fire burns wood into ashes, when a person gains real understanding about life, self, and duty, confusion, fear, and false beliefs slowly disappear. Faith. Faith helps a person stay committed to learning. Sincerity keeps the intention pure, and self control helps the mind stay focused and calm. But when a person is full of doubt and constant confusion, it becomes difficult to progress. Doubt weakens their confidence, disturbs peace, and prevents true understanding. Krishna advises seeking wisdom from realized teachers. Approach with humility, ask sincere questions, and be willing to learn. Such guidance helps understanding grow steadily. A verse from Bhagavad Gita in which Sri Krishna says, Tatvidhi pranipatena praniparshrena sevya updeshyanti te jnanam jnaninastattva darshana. It means to gain true knowledge, approach wise and realized teachers with humility. Ask sincere questions with respect and a genuine desire to learn, and serve them with dedication and openness. Such enlightened teachers, those who have truly understood reality, will guide you and share genuine knowledge with you. So, respect your teachers and choose your teachers wisely. Krishna is teaching Arjuna how true knowledge and right action together lead to inner peace and clarity in life. Krishna explained knowledge removes confusion. When you understand truth about yourself, your duty, and life, your doubts start disappearing. Ignorance creates fear and confusion, but knowledge brings you clarity. Then second is discipline, action, and stout. So when you knowing something is not enough, when you act with discipline, honesty, and purpose, your mind becomes easy. Third is peace comes from clarity. It means when there is no confusion or inner conflict, the mind naturally becomes peaceful. So, this is the end of the chapter 4 of the Bhagavad Gita, where Sri Krishna reveals that true freedom comes when knowledge guides action and understanding removes doubt. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.